What's up, guys? It's Brandon. You watching Unwind. I'm just out here hiking. Beautiful Alaskan day. Get on my Hamilton Khaki Field. This is actually the titanium automatic edition, special edition, and it's the perfect watch for the job. I usually wear this watch when I go hiking. I reviewed this watch pretty early on in my channel, but since I'm out here using it actually in the field, and I have a funny story about this watch from the other day. I've really been thinking about this watch lately. I started wearing it more, and I really thought we had to revisit this watch and why it makes probably one of the best entry-level Switch watches that you can get your hands on. Since I reviewed this watch previously, I'm not going to jump into all the exact specifics of this watch, but rather do a kind of comprehensive look at the Khaki Field line in general. This was the special edition, so this watch cost around $1,000. I picked it up on the gray market for $600. But the normal Khaki Fields in a 38 millimeter with the mechanical movement, you can get for around $400. If we're talking watches between the $400 to $1,000 price point, with Hamilton, you really get a lot of bang for your buck. Hamilton's a company that was first founded in 1892 in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So it was an American watch company, but they've came a long way since then, and they're now under the Swatch umbrella. I did mention that I had a funny story wearing this watch. A couple of weeks ago, I actually had to take down a crazed homeless person and place them into citizen's arrest to stop a woman from being attacked. And I actually got a wrist shot in that process. It's a pretty crazy scenario that I don't think you're going to see on another watch YouTuber's channel. So make sure to check out that video from a couple weeks ago and let me know what you guys think of the situation. Right now in the current lineup, Hamilton has 65 different versions of a Khaki Field in their catalog. Some are quartz, some are mechanical, some are automatic, but like I said, they all range from that around $400 range to slightly above $1,000. Those prices are pretty impressive because when you get into this watch, you know, because it's part of the Swatch umbrella, you know that there's going to be a minimum standard of quality. I have more expensive watches. I own an Omega Seamaster. I own a Rolex Oyster Perpetual. I've been lucky enough because of this channel to hold watches in hand that are 10 times the magnitude of the watches that I even own in price. This watch isn't that, but it's not so far behind. The quality is actually quite good for the price. It's definitely a step above a lot of its competition, but at the same time, it's not perfect. One of my biggest gripes with this watch, and it's probably apparent even in the video, is its lack of anti-reflective coating. It's just a real shame because this watch is so good. My version in particular has the black on black on black, really stealth look. But a lot of the time when you glance at this watch, you're going to be getting a glare. Really bad when you're outside like the day I was filming here because of that sunlight. But you're actually going to get that same effect a lot of the time when you're inside with indoor lighting. And it's just a shame because the watch is so good. Besides that, so that's really one of my only complaints, and because of that as well, the crystal a lot of the time it just looks kind of smudged or dirty compared to watches like my Omega Seamaster, which just looks crystal clear. For the price though, I can't complain too much. With other brands in this price segment like Seiko, you're not going to be getting that anti-reflective coating either. Price point, it's definitely acceptable because you're getting a brand that is well established, has 130 years of active history, and again, comes with that Swiss ETA movement, whether it's the mechanical wind, the automatic, or even one of the quartz movements. You're getting a really well-made, solid movement. You're not going to have absolutely any problems with. And if you did, they're extremely easy to service pretty much anywhere. Anyone who's been in watchmaking academy knows how to service ETA movements. So therefore, if this was a watch that you wanted to keep for your entire life, I think you could do that. This watch makes a really good one watch collection, but it also makes a really solid base or pillar on a larger collection as well. $400 to $1,000 is a decent amount of money for most people. It's more than a brand new PS5. For us watch enthusiasts, it's not a massive amount of money to spend on watches because we understand the heritage, the quality, and the mechanics behind it. But for most people, it's a lot. With that said, I think this is a price point that most people would feel comfortable actually wearing their watches. Because after all, nobody wants a safe queen. I love the idea of exploring the outdoors with a watch like a Rolex Explorer 1 or Explorer 2 because that's literally what they were designed to do. But for most people, doing outdoor activities in a $10,000 watch is just unrealistic. I do wear my Rolex OP on some of my hikes, but not all the time. When I'm wearing my Hamilton Khaki Field and I look down at my wrists when I'm hiking around Alaska, I still get a real sense of enjoyment from wearing a well-made, respected Swiss brand with a lot of heritage, and I know I don't got to worry about it because the quality is there. My watch has 100 meters of water resistance. I know not all the khaki field watches do. So if you were going to use this watch as kind of your daily beater, I definitely recommend looking at one of their models that do have a little extra water resistance compared to, 50 meters. In summary, I just don't think there's too many other watches that offer the overall wearability, quality, and heritage for under $1,000 that you would actually want to wear all the time. Let me know, guys, what you think. What watches under $1,000 or, even $400, I guess, is the entry point for the khaki field. What other watches are there out there that compete with this watch in terms of quality and heritage out there? Let me know. I mean, Seiko has some stuff, Orient has some stuff, but I'd argue that you get a little more bang for your buck with the Hamilton. I love my Seiko, but yeah, I think you get a little more bang for buck with the Hamilton. So make sure to let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you guys think of this watch as well. All right, that's all I got for you guys today on this one. I'll catch you next time. And guys, please hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up. Thank you.